All right, everybody, happy 4th of July. Today, I'm here to see the new Camp Snoopy, or the reopening of Camp Snoopy, and see what it's like there. Also, Ghost Town Alive is happening at the same time. I missed the opening of it. I try not to miss it, but I had no choice. You know, I had a lot of things to do, and you know, you don't want to hear that. You just want me to get to the point. So we're going to see a little bit of Ghost Town Alive, see a little bit of Camp Snoopy, see what's there, possibly a little merchandise and some food. Unfortunately, I can't stay here too long because on 4th of July, the tradition at my house is to stay at home with my dogs and make sure that they're calm, that they don't try to tear up the house or try to escape because of all the explosions that happen outside. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into at Knott's Berry Farm during the reopening of Camp Snoopy and Ghost Town Alive. At least they have the waterfall running, but still no canoe. But they're not going to put the canoe here anyway. And then as for Camp Snoopy, there's supposed to be a sign up here that indicates it's Camp Snoopy, but you know, they're still working on it, so we'll see if they put it up later on during the year or maybe even next year.
He's a rescue. I got him from the Bureau of Land Management. So if you've got the room and you want to get yourself a sweet animal to look after your puppies, I can recommend them. They are great pack animals, great, like, and I don't mean like carrying stuff, I mean like protecting a group of animals.
All right, we did miss the opening of Ghost Town Alive for Founders Day, but this is the banner that hangs over Calico. So we're gonna see if we can catch up on seeing what they're doing. So we're gonna probably check out the newspaper first and then go from there. So let's see where we're gonna go. And then if you guys ever wanna know what's going on when Ghost Town Alive in Calico, you can always come to the Calico Gazette right here, and they always post the latest newspaper. So you're going to see several issues come up. So they just did the ribbon cutting at 10 a.m. and it's after 11 for me right now. All right, we're going to go into the livery stable and see what kind of animals are here today. If you ever need to know when Miss Cameo Kate's Western Barbecue Review is going to start, it's 12, 2, and 4. Most likely on select days like Saturday, Sunday, but since today is 4th of July, they're probably going to go ahead and do the play today. And this is a town hall, and usually a lot of stuff happens here. They do announcements and everything, and sometimes you can go in here and like register to vote for who the mayor is going to be for the next hour or so. Very cool how they do all that.
Minor mustache, not minor, but yeah. And there's that plenty to do down now. The Mayfields and the Mad Bucks, the criminal.
Oh hi, how are you?
Probably no crime. Well, they're just a defined problem. I mean.
And just like that with Ghost Town Alive, you get to talk to the actors here, and basically they're going to send you on missions. They're sending that guy on a mission to get a different size skunk hat, I believe. But yeah, you know, I recorded some of it. I had a conversation with one of the cowboys, and you know, I'm sorry I didn't record it, but you know, I didn't think it would be right for me to stick a camera in his face while we're having a conversation. But you know, it's fun. And also, if you want to get out of the heat, you can go into the town hall and just talk with them in there, and it's air conditioned. It's really nice. So you know, if you want to keep cool periodically, that's one of the places to go. All right, let's see what else we can find. All I gotta say is, when is this thing ever open? I've never seen it open. The Pacific Coast Pastries and Roasts. One day I'll get lucky and see it open. Like I said, I have to say the crowd level's pretty low today for the 4th of July. So it's probably gonna pick up later on tonight. And it looks like Jaguar is still down, but I have a feeling it's down because of Montezuma's Revenge, or the Forbidden Fortress, whatever you want to call it, because part of the track for Jaguar goes through, or was going through, the loop of Montezuma's Revenge. So yeah, I think it's going to remain closed until they get that loop up. Well, look at what we have here. We have some covering over the tracks of Montezuma's Revenge. I haven't been here in a while, so I haven't seen any of the progress that they're doing. If they're doing it, I do know, like, they just about most of the track has been taken down, it looks like. I have a feeling, I was kind of hoping that they would tear that down and redo it, but I think for cost, they're going to go ahead and wash it, repaint it, try to make it look new. But you know, I'd prefer that they would just take it down and make a whole new platform, because that's been there since, what was it, 1973? I'm probably wrong in the date, but I know sometime in the 70s. But yeah, I'm really glad that they're working on it. They're going to get it fixed, and it should be up, like they said, in 2025, but they didn't specify what month. So it could be December 2025 that this comes up, but I doubt they're going to do it for that long. Yeah, I had real high hopes that they would go back and continue with the refurbishment of this ride. I've never been on it. I wish I would have went on it so I can compare the two. So I'm not going to have that when this opens again. But yeah, I had a lot of faith that Knott's Berry Farm was going to continue to refurbish this, because I could not see that this landmark that they have, that everybody knows very well, because when you say Montezuma's Revenge, you know it's Knott's Berry Farm. So I was very hopeful that they would continue with this, even though a lot of it, there was a lot of stakes against it, meaning they took it off the app, nobody knew what was going on with it. But I'm kind of glad that they're continuing with it, because it is part of history, it's part of Knott's Berry Farm. And I think once it's done, I will go on it. Unfortunately, you cannot film on rides here at Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, so we know each representation of one of those badges. So, you know, Explorer, this would be like the Jeep ones. So, but they're going to show each badge at every place, and you can get the back look at Woodstock here. But that is what the cars look like. And it moves really slow on a single track here, but you know, case in point, coming up. But they look like fun. And here we are with a nice banner here. You've got Woodstock way up here. There we go. And he's kind of holding up part of the banner. Not really, but he's just there. But this is kind of nice to let you know that you're coming into Camp Snoopy. And they've got the Sally swings up, so I think they were waiting for the concrete to dry. So this might open up maybe in a week or so. So we'll see that open up soon, and then the walls will get taken down. I finally get to see this, because I kept hearing about it, and then it was behind the walls, and I just really didn't know where it was at. But I'm glad that they kept this. This to me is like the heart of Camp Snoopy right here. Okay, this is Snoopy's Tender Paw coaster. Tongue twister. Just to let all the adults know, there is a height requirement. If you're taller than 6 foot, then you're not going to fit on the ride. This ride is made for kids, so I don't even think I can get on, because I'm about 6 foot, but I've got really long legs, so it might not fit on there. And looky here, we got the water running, and the water looks good and clear. Nice. I missed this when it was down, hearing the waterfall. And the best of all, they've got the barrels going, so people are crossing on it now. So little by little, they're piecing things together. It looks good. Oh, look at that. That's the Beagle Express train. Looks pretty nice. They're loading up people and making sure everything's all right. And then pretty soon it will take off. That's nice. It looks better when you see it in person. And there we go. We have our famous Beagle here, catching some fish. We got the water running today. Very nice. And then Charlie Brown with his rock. Good going, Chuck. All right, for all you impatient people out there, this is what they did. They painted it. So they did match the rest of the theming. So you've got like this forest green with the brown trim on it. Now, I understand that, yes, this could be a missed opportunity to show some movies and stuff like that, but the only problem is it's too bright out here to show movies, so you really can't do that until the nighttime. And usually about that time, maybe the kids are going home, they're leaving, it's their nap time, so they probably are not going to do that. But they could put like a mural up here, but I think they're just going to keep it basic, because I understand, and a couple of good sources, which would be Knott's Then and Now and the Funnelcake Blog, is that this is temporary. This is not a permanent structure here, where you have, I think they call this Camp Snoopy Acres. So you have the artificial grass, which actually feels nice against your feet. It feels kind of cushiony, but you know, it's all brand new, but it feels really nice. I mean, I almost feel like taking off my shoes and like, you know, I almost want to take off my shoes and just start like going like this into the grass. I mean, it feels pretty good, pretty nice. But yes, this, and I understand too, when they had the trenches here for all the wiring and stuff like that, I heard, I'm not sure where I heard it from, but that they went ahead and filled it up with gravel so they could take it out easy, and then they're gonna go ahead and continue having the theater back. So this is only a temporary thing. The theater's going to come back. Like I said, the two sources that I have, and they are very reliable. They do not spread rumors, so they get confirmation from Knott. So I'm glad to hear that this isn't going to be permanent, because I think this is like a total miss for them. And I'm just walking through here, and what do I see? They have a Dipping Dots booth over here. So yeah, let's take advantage. Just get some nice, something cold, and just kick back and enjoy the Camp Snoopy. It goes pretty good.
Oh, what a treat. I love that you stopped by our town halls. Or something we can do you for?
What do we hear? Oh, do we want to become honorary citizens?
Oh, maybe you haven't renewed your citizenship.
No, I have not.
Well, listen, we've got a new mayor in town now. I'm sure he'd be honored to swear you in. Come on in.
Anything goes here at Ghost Town.
This is Mayor Eaton. All right, now, do you know how to do this? Take it away.
Try to find out what kind of cigars he's
Yes,
smoking.
I, state your name.
State your name.
Why does everybody
I'm gonna get arrested to find out what kind of cigars he smokes.
Some laws to announce.
Oh.
We can bring you in as soon as we're done with this, yeah.
Let's take a second to bring you in. Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye! Our mayor, Ethan, has some new laws for the town. Go ahead, Ethan.
All crime, successful or not, is punishable by a 5-year prison sentence or a $100 fine.
Yay! Yay!
All homes or houses must have insurance of some kind. Women can vote.
Oh, women can vote.
Oh.
All jobs
All jobs must
must be paid.
be paid. This is costing me a lot of money already. Okay.
No buildings can have broken or rotten wood of any sort.
Oh, safe!
Oh.
We have to tear down every building in town.
Every day is a Calico special day.
Every day is a Calico special day.
Hey!
Got 3 cheers for our mayor. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip
Hooray!
hip.
Hooray!
Attaboy, Mayor!
The fish.
Oh, goodness. Well, have you heard of the Chicago World's Fair? My goodness, the things that I have seen there, just whoo! Aside from the giant Ferris wheel with the cars the size of train, freight cars, I've seen so many things that involve electrical power. But not only that, electricity can be found in the most uncommon of places.
This is probably not the best location to do this, but I got no choice. So anyway, we're here at the prop shop, and we're going to have the Basil peach flatbread with balsamic glaze, and that is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead, try it out, see what it tastes like. Hopefully I can get everything in one bite, and then go ahead and rate it for you guys. So here we go. There it is. Let's see if we can get everything on there. Sorry about the camera angle. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I think it's the balsamic glaze that really gets it. And the peach adds a little bit of sweetness, and the balsamic gets like a little bit of tart to it. I kind of like it. I don't think it's for everybody though. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 Qs, only because I don't think a lot of people are going to like this because it's kind of strange. But to me, it has a good flavor to it. Would I get it again? Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably hopefully get one that's fresh. This one has been sitting there. It was 2 of them, so I got one of the 2 that's probably not going to be fresh. But anyway, yeah, I'd probably get it again. Anyway, guys, it is a solid 4 Qs out of 5, and it's probably not going to be for everybody, but you know, the balsamic I think is what really makes it. All right, guys, on to the next one. Okay, next item. This is the Long Beach iced tea alcohol, and you can get it at the railroad booth. It runs about $18. Actually, it tastes pretty good. I quite enjoy it because, you know, I really need a drink. It's nice and refreshing on a nice hot day. And you know what? Usually alcohol drinks, I give it a high score. This usually gets about a 5 Qs out of 5, which this does. This tastes really good. I mean, look at that. To me, I think the cup might be a little bit small, but I think if it was a $20 drink, it'd probably be a little bit bigger. But you know what? That's just me. But it tastes really good. Yeah, I highly recommend the Long Beach iced tea, and it gets a 5 Qs out of 5. Very refreshing. It's strong. You can taste the alcohol, but not too much. So Janice, if you ever tried this one, I think you'll like it. It doesn't have like that bitter alcohol taste to it. You can kind of sense it's there, but I think you really like it. It's more like has like, I want to say tropical, but more like a citrus. There we go. It has more like a citrus taste to it than anything else. All right, guys, on to the next one. Okay, a little bit earlier I was like recording and talking about the basil peach flatbread with balsamic vinegar, and trying to say it was good and stuff. I would get it again, but I didn't have my mic turned on. Uh-oh, user error. But anyway, yeah, I would still give that a 4 Qs out of 5. Only reason being was because I don't think that most people will gravitate to something like that. I try to gravitate towards the odd stuff so I could kind of try it out in case you guys are curious. But I think it was pretty good. I like the balsamic vinegar because I like the tang to it. And then the peach kind of gave it like that little sweet taste, which was really good. The cheese was nice, and the bread itself was really good. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't fresh. I think if it was fresh, it'd be a little bit better. But the only reason I scored it a 4 out of 5 Qs is because the oddity of it. I don't think a lot of people are really gonna gravitate to it. So, but if you're curious, I tried it for you guys, and I think it tastes pretty good. So there you go. All right, and they've done this. I guess they call this like Mission Row, but it's Avenida de Sabor. But you know, you can get your drinks here. They've got jerked out jerky right there. This is probably a better spot for them. And then they got some games going, some more food and drink. So this will be here probably until the end of summer. You know what? I was looking for a nice place to do my ending, and I thought, you know what? I started with Snoopy. I'm going to end it with Snoopy in the same spot. I usually don't do that, but whatever. Anyway, that about does it for me today. I apologize that I didn't get much of the food. I only got like one item and then one drink. I just don't have the capacity anymore to just, you know, stuff my face. It's just, it hurts my stomach to overeat, and then I pay the price later on. So I do apologize. You know, if I do have an appetite, I will, and I promise that I'll eat more food, but it's just not in me today, especially with the weather. It is warm today, but it's not bad. It's very tolerable. There is a breeze, and when you're in the shade, actually, there's an area in Camp Snoopy between like the Jeeps and the wall for Sally's Swing. There is a nice breeze going on there, and everybody just huddled there. So if you're looking for a place for a breeze, that's it right now, and it's really nice. But anyway, the flatbread that I have over at the prop shop, I liked it. I thought that was pretty good. Most people may not even go for it because it's just odd. And the Long Beach iced tea, I thought that was pretty good. I thought the cup was a little small for what you pay, but you know what? It was still good. I still felt good, but you know what? Since I just ate the flatbread, I wasn't feeling any of the effects, which is good because I got to drive home. But anyway, it was nice seeing Janice Yamanaka and her husband Ed. Thank you guys for allowing me to talk to you guys. You're a famous YouTuber. That's a joke. Every time I see him, I tell him that. And then seeing the Funnelcake Blog was great. I mean, Randy is such a great guy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope I filmed enough so you guys think about planning a trip to Knott's Berry Farm to see Ghost Town Alive and to see the opening or reopening of Camp Snoopy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Until the next time, I take you to another wicked place. Good night, guys.